my clips. In World War II, when the Japanese came to surrender to the Americans, it wasn't done in a closet. It was done in an open ceremony. It was done in open. And the last thing that was done in that open ceremony was an exchange of the sword. And when they came together, this is what says, the victorious general says, I now strip you of all your power that you formerly possessed, and now your sword becomes my sword, and your power becomes my power. So on that Sunday morning, Jesus, the victorious king, went to Satan and stripped him of all of his power. Y'all think that all he did was just get up from the grave to die from our sin. It's a lot deeper than that. He made an open show and took from the enemy all the power that he has over us. Somebody ought to give God a victorious praise. Or somebody ought to get, I'm trying to tell you what happened that day. On resurrection morning. On resurrection morning, oh, I want to preach this. On resurrection morning, Jesus did 3 awesome things that changed our world forever. Number 1 is he took the keys from the enemy. Oh, y'all not seeing this. Let me back this up with scripture. Revelation 1:17. Come on, read it so y'all don't think I'm making this up. Revelation 1:17. I am he who lives and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. I have the keys to Hades and death. He had them in his hand when John met him years ago. When did he get them? He got them on Resurrection Sunday morning. Y'all not getting this. Lord, help me to teach this. Listen, the taking of the sword was a symbol and a shadow of the authority over the enemy. No longer what he had was his. It was now the Lord's. Y'all come back in now. When Jesus died and went to the paradise portion of hell, he took the keys from our greatest enemy, death and hell. He took the keys from somebody say from our greatest enemy. Tell somebody he took the keys from our greatest enemy. I need to let y'all know that our greatest enemy is not rape. It's not foreclosure. It's not racism. It's not finances. It's not abortion. It's not abuse. When Jesus, the greatest of all time, got up from the dead, he took the keys. With the sword, he took his power. But with the keys, he took his authority. Oh, somebody help me out here. The devil didn't want to give him up, but he had no choice. Jesus came along and took the keys of death, and then he took the keys of hell, meaning now that death and hell has no power over the people of... Oh, y'all not hearing me. Keys represents authority. Keys represent power. Keys represent access. We don't have to fear death and hell because he's got the keys. And he got them on Resurrection Sunday morning. Somebody ought to give God a... That's why we can't sit here like cold statues. Something great happened. But when the time he met Mary in the morning and then he saw Thomas in the evening, he took the sword, which represented the enemy's authority. And then he took the keys, meaning now that we don't have to fear death or hell. Somebody ought to give God a praise on that. Both things have no power, no hold, no authority, no reign over believers. So now when a saint leaves us, they are said to be asleep and not dead. 1 Thessalonians 4:13. Y'all getting this?